John. We had an opportunity to discuss your conversation, and I was reflecting back as I was on this evaluator, you were evaluator too, the evaluation piece that Jesse gave a couple weeks ago on how to be a better evaluator in our group. So you beat the hell out of you. No, I'm joking. We had the opportunity to discuss your speech, and you were asking for a couple things. One, it's a storytelling speech, and how do you take that story and piece it together into a 5 to 7 minute speech? And so you try to put those pieces together, and did the audience give a damn? Was Richard on his phone? I didn't see him on his phone, so I think that we got that. And I was looking at the audience, and they were engaged with the conversation. They wanted to know the rest of the story. Did they get there? What was the leaving homeland to come to the United States in that process? So I thought you did a great job. You master descriptive words. Your language of the description of mom at the table and dad on the wagon and taking the kids to the train, and that descriptive piece, I thought the words were what pulled us in. I think that I enjoyed that piece of the conversation. And I was tracking with you, and then we got to traditions, and I was trying to figure out how traditions fit in the overall scheme of things, and I kind of got lost in that traditions of Christmas trees and Santa Claus and the German heritage, and I'd work on that just a little bit. I know we talked about timing of the speech, as far as, and you're like me, I kind of know where I'm at, I kind of look at where the timer is, and I know that the back end of the speech, that towards the tail end, getting to New Orleans, I think there was a bigger story to tell there, more descriptive, and I think you kind of saw where the time was, and we talked about that piece. So if we took the traditions out and you added more to the back end, the scallywags and the different pieces, the descriptive words, I thought that was great. And it's a hard piece, I think, taking a story and putting it into a 5 to 7 minute speech, because I think in storytelling you can expand out, you can do that. So with that, I think it's a great job to get it in the 5 to 7, but just focus on that back end. I think you've done a great job. Thank you.